Stefanutti Stocks was formed from the merger of Stefanutti and Bressan, Stocks, Construction and Skelton Plummer. The group operates across all sectors of the construction business and has also established a presence in Dubai. It has a market cap of 1.8 billion rand, a price to earnings ratio of 6.8 and a dividend yield of 2%. Stefanutti and Stocks, we know that Dubai exposure hit them very hard at one time when we had the furore around Dubai and the Middle East imploding, but now that seems to be back on track. A relatively sturdy ship.
Yeah, I think a sturdy operator. Willie Mayberg, the CEO, is a very sturdy guy. The company in Dubai, I can't even remember who had the biggest trouble. I think maybe Marion Roberts.
It was actually Marion Roberts had the worst trouble.
These guys have got a quite nice diversified business because they got big power station construction unit. They've got a nice general construction entity. They bought SciCAD, which is a pipeline business, large plumbing. And they sort of stuck it all together, and they've got some good guys that they bought across from some of the other construction firms they assimilated. But they listed at 10 Rand a share, they went to 20 in the boom, then they came back and they've been drifting around. And these are the guys that got a 320 million Rand fine because of that competition issue.
So a 320 million Rand fine, and you compare that to their market cap of 1.8 billion Rand, you're starting to talk a lumpy sum.
It's a substantial blow. What I do believe, when compared with its peers, particularly the ones we're talking about today, but also some of the bigger construction companies, Stefanutti Stocks is a company with a diverse mix. It truly is a multidisciplinary construction/engineering business. As you mentioned, piping, construction, they work within the energy environment. They've also got exposure to a number of different countries, so you're getting a good currency income mix. Certainly a company that will be able to perform during growth, not only South Africa growth, but possibly continental growth as well.
Is it going back to 20 Rand anytime soon?
Look, they are the lead partner construction designated something or other with the Modupi project and Kusile, I think. So, I mean, the issue there is that they could be paid extra by Eskom to accelerate the closure of the project, but conversely, they could end up having a fight over whether or not they were behind schedule and whose fault that was. Again, that's the nature of the construction industry. Lots of high margin, high turnover, high value projects.
But very low margin.
Low margins, and unfortunately the margins can go in one dispute with someone over the completion of something or another. So like I keep coming back, great company, well run, good people, but who knows where they're going to be in a year's time.
So in your view, uncertainty over the stock, and perhaps stay away then?
Look, this is one of the middle tier players. So it's not Wilson Bailey and it's not Marion Roberts, but it's also not, one of the tiny RBA type of guys on a wish and a promise. So it's in that mid-market environment. Could they transcend this difficult environment and become one of the leaders of the future? Potentially, yes.
Levan, what are the chances of them transcending the difficult environment?
I think with a strong order book, they're able to transcend from current levels. They're able to grow their earnings quite nicely. There is potential for some hurdles, but I think the strong order book makes them rise above their peers within that middle sector.
Hot or not, Paul, on Stefanutti?
Yeah, 10 billion Rands worth of order book, but I'm afraid I can't get hot in any of these. So regrettably, not hot also.
I thought you started off at the top of the show saying this is a good sector.
Well, they're great companies, but unfortunately, as far as investments on the market, they're just not that attractive.
Again, just checking your consistency. Hot or not, Levan?
I think it's a valuable portfolio hold, so I'm hot.
You're hot.